The elephant in the room. There is an elephant in this room, and I am so freaking glad that one of my friends on Snapchat, Christina, brought this up. She's so dope. I'm a tagger. I'm a tagger in this. But the elephant in the room I want to talk about is depression, mental health. Y'all know, I think I talk about it so much that y'all just like, oh, here she goes again. But man, with this recent shooting here in Texas, I mean, for someone to go into a church and shoot up some people, it's bad. It's real bad. And I just want to start the conversation. Everybody is going through something. Everybody has something that they're struggling with. Some people don't feel like, you know, they can talk to anybody, but be that person that they can talk to. You know, she posted, or she, on her Snapchat, she was talking about how she was feeling depressed and lonely. And a lot of people around this time feel depressed, lonely, especially around the season, the holiday season. Because the holiday season is, I mean, you start missing family. You start thinking about the loved ones that you haven't connected with in a long time, or the ones that have passed away. And I want you guys to start the conversation. Start the conversation about mental health, because there's such a stigma behind it. I mean, people don't want to talk about it, especially men. Come on now. I was talking to a good friend of mine, good manly friend of mine, and he was like, especially in the Latino community, men ain't talking about that. They're not talking about their mental health. They're not talking about how they feel like giving up, how they feel like, you know, they just want to throw in the towel, how they feel like they just want to leave. And be that person that is there, that will listen, not judge. You can't judge. You can't try to fix people. You can't fix them. You can help them. Be an open ear just to listen to what they have to say. And if they want your opinion or your your help, then, I mean, because when people talk to me, that's what I do. I'm like, or do you just want me to listen, or do you want me to give some feedback, some counseling? You want me to counsel you? But people need that right now. We need to take care of ourselves. You know, suicide has affected so many people. I'm sure that you know somebody that has been affected by suicide. And it's hard. I mean, I've even contemplated suicide many times, because you feel hopeless. You feel like it's not going to get better. But I'm proof right here. I am proof. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. But I am proof that it does get better. It does. You got to change your mindset. You have to focus on the positive. Focus on where God has brought you from. Stop suffering in silence. Start the conversation. A simple, how are you doing? How are you really doing? Are you okay? Can I help you with anything? A lot of people are going through financial struggles. Don't judge. Don't judge. Because you never know. One day it could be you. Well, the reason why mental health is such a passion of mine, is because I grew up with a mother that's bipolar, and it was not easy. Addicted to all kinds of stuff, addicted to drugs, addicted to alcohol. I mean, I'm an only child, so I really didn't have anybody to lean on. I had my aunt. My aunt really was there for me a lot during my childhood. My dad was, I wanted to live with my dad. I couldn't live with my dad. My dad passed away from AIDS right before I had my first baby. Life happens, and it's okay to talk about it. Because if you hold it in, if you hold that anger in, if you hold that sadness in, if you seclude yourself, if you push people away, it'll eat you up. It's serious. Depression is real. And no, I mean, church folks, I love you, but those that say, oh, just pray about it, baby. No. Sometimes of course you're going to pray. I mean, I always do. I listen first. I'm transparent and share information about myself, and then I pray. Y'all know I will pray in a minute. I will pray. I will rebuke some demons real fast. But I mean, in some cases it's a chemical imbalance. Some cases it's life happens, and you got to take care of yourself. Acknowledge your feelings. How are you feeling? Do you feel, sad? Are you able to get out of the bed? Are you crying all the time? Are you extremely negative? Are you looking at the glass half empty? We need to really look around. I mean, maybe it's not you. Maybe you're not the one that's suffering from depression or anxiety, bipolar disorder, manic depressive, schizophrenia, OCD. Yeah, there's me. I take medicine though. I ain't cleaning like a mad person. Y'all know I could. Well, I didn't share it on my YouTube. Y'all know I was a hot mess. I couldn't leave my house without cleaning, like crying and just like so frustrated. And that was my issue. But I didn't know I had an issue until life happened and I needed to go to the doctor because I couldn't stop crying. And she put me on some medicine, and then I was like, oh, well, damn, I'm not cleaning anymore. I'm cleaning, but I'm not like a crazy person about it, like crying because there's one dirty dish in the sink. And that has a lot to do with not being in control of when I was a child, I had no control over my environment. So I became extra controlling. Everything had to be perfect at all times. I could not leave my house without it being like somebody could come do a video shoot. My house can be in a magazine. I mean, it's like that clean. You can eat off the floor. Well, I don't know about now because, we got a dog now and he sheds. And oh my God, I still have it a little bit, because I do vacuum like 2-3 times a day and all that kind of stuff. But there is all forms of mental illness, whether it be life or a physical chemical imbalance in your brain. And I will say that talk to someone. There's so many resources. I have my website, which I'm gonna post in the comments or in when I post this video. But a glimpseoфencouragement.com. There's a section that has resources, and there are resources, mental health .org, the suicide prevention hotline. Heck, now they take text. You can text them. You can text them to 741-741. Text start, and someone will start chatting with you. For all you texting people that don't like to call, pick up the phone and call anybody, because you know I'm here alone all the time, and I just talk to my dog all the time. And, you know, I talk to Snapchat all the time. You know, I mean, if you connected with me in Snapchat, I mean, you know everything. But there's a lot of depressed people out there, lonely people. I mean, there's women out there that are desiring to have children and can't or haven't, and they're depressed every time they see a pregnant woman walk by. You know how I know? Because that was me. 13 years of prayers, believing, expectation for more children. I was that one that every time I saw one of my friends pregnant, or every time I went to the grocery store and saw somebody pregnant, I was the one that was like, why God? Why not me? Why not me? You know? And I was depressed. I was so depressed. I got pregnant in 2006 and had a silent miscarriage. And I was driving down 175, and I started to drive like, I swear it was probably 120 miles an hour. And I thought, if I just take the steering wheel and flip it, surely I will be gone. I would be peace out. That was life that caused the depression. And that's what I'm talking about. There's people that desire to be married, to be in a relationship, and to be loved by someone, to have someone experience life with them. And they haven't had that yet. They haven't found that yet. And every time you turn around, somebody's getting engaged and somebody's getting married, and you know, I'm so in love, and you know, we see all these Facebook posts, ooh, me and my boo, we out here doing this, and you're like, dang, I'm a good person, I'm funny, I'm, you know. Or you look at other people's marriages. I've been married, 18 years now? And we've been through a lot, a whole hell of a lot. One day it's going to be a best-selling book. I'm telling y'all going to get set free from that. But so many people are dealing with different issues. Loneliness, you know, barrenness, and it causes depression. And people need to know that, hey, I've been there. You know, Johnny and I got married really young, and we've been, at some point in time, there's been talks of divorce several times. I mean, we went through a rocky situation in 2008. It almost destroyed me. I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to kill him. Believe me, my best friend would tell you, she is the reason why I am not in the penitentiary right now. Because I told her, look, when he walks through the door, boom, he's gone. And she said, you know what? You just called me. That's premeditated murder, boo-boo. I'm not going to lie for you. Get someone close to you that you can confide in, that you trust to talk to. Because talking it out is very important. Getting it off your chest, how you feel, is very important, to just release it. And definitely see a doctor. Counsel, a counselor, a church counselor. I mean, don't go through the pain alone. believe me, because, woo, doing 120 on 175, But I was there, and I remember when I would get so upset that there were people around me, like everybody's pregnant, and I have Tatiana, which is a blessing. She was 13, 14 years old, but I wanted more kids. If it was up to me, we'd had 5, but my husband said no. But I desired it so bad, and then I was like, God, why are all these people in front of me all the time? And it was like the Lord said, the enemy wants to taunt you. The enemy wants you to see this and say, look what you don't have. The enemy wants to taunt you. But God said to me in my spirit, I put them in front of you so you can rejoice with them, because that will be you one day. That will be you. Learn from them. It's been 13 years since I had a baby. There's some new stuff out there. New products, new bottles, I need to know. I needed to know. God said, learn from them. And I did. And once I did, and then I started expecting, look, I had that miscarriage in 2006, which was crazy because I did not bleed. They had to take the baby out of me. And then I didn't want them to. I was like a crazy woman. And then the doctor said, look, if we don't get this baby out of you, you're going to die of toxic shock syndrome or whatever it is. I wouldn't let them touch me. I went to like 5 OBGYNs. Like, I didn't even know these people. I'm like, look, I went to 2 hospitals. Please check. Because I'm feeling this. I'm feeling like I'm pregnant. Y'all say I was like 10 or 11 weeks. And after I got through my depression and I was like shaking this off, and the Lord is like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, God, you're going to give me double portion. You will give me double portion. And I believed. But the thing is we don't really share how we got through it. And the way that I got through it was just absorbing God's word. Learning who I am in God. Who am I? Who does God say that I am? Why did he create me? Why did he give me this gift of encouragement, this gift of boldness? I had to stop and study myself, learn myself, believe in myself. That's why that last post about self-talk, it was so on point, because I do that. I don't care what anybody says about me. You could say, oh, she's so positive, she's fake, she's this. Boo-boo, I'm real. I'm real. I don't just talk about the Bible because I read it. I talk about it because I've experienced it. And there's a huge difference. I know I'm being long-winded. Most of y'all probably won't even replay. Y'all gonna be like, fast forward. Until y'all see me crying, then y'all want to be nosy and see what's going on. So be encouraged. Start the conversation with others about how they're feeling. Talk about your issues, because people need to know that we're real, that we all go through. People need to hear that. They need to hear that. I mean, I don't like just going around sharing that I almost committed suicide because I had a miscarriage. You know, there's a lot of women out there that have had miscarriages, and it's just like, all right, let's carry on. Let's try again. Me, it was like I received a word from the Lord that I would have more children, and then it's like God placed this child in me, and only for it to die in me. But boy, that was, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger in faith. Because when I finally got out of my depression, I was shaking hell. And that's why I got them two crumb snatchers back to back. I mean, literally back to back. When I got pregnant with Anaya, I was so scared because I was thinking, oh my God, is this baby, is this baby going to survive? I was just freaking out. And then I'm getting bigger and bigger. And then she's kicking and she's got this huge head. And then they're talking about, oh, your baby's got a really big head. We need to do some tests on it because you're not going to touch my baby. That's my baby, big head or not. And the girl is a genius. I swear she's Albert Einstein in 2017. 6 weeks later, when they said, you can go back doing the, horizontal naked limbo with your husband. The very first time I thought, no, we don't need no protection. Hell, it took us 13 years for this one. The very first time I got pregnant, my body said, hell, you just dropped the baby. Now you got another one up in here? My double portion. I was believing for it. I expected it. And it was mine. And oh, let me take y'all back a little bit. I prayed for twins. I asked God for twins. I wanted 2 of them because Tatiana grew up so lonely. She had no one there, no cousins around, we live in a neighborhood where I wasn't gonna let my baby outside because these people crazy around here. The Grove ain't right. I'm not gonna let my baby run around. The poor child was so, it wasn't until she was probably out of high school before she would go into a grocery store by herself. I had the child. I was like, look, if anybody ever comes up to you in a van with candy or a dog, you make sure you say, stranger danger, and run. My child was afraid to go out anywhere. Yeah. So I expected double portion because I didn't want the next one to be alone growing up. And I asked for twins and God gave me Anaya and Olivia back to back. And I swear they are 2 peas in the pod. They love each other. They take care of each other. They fight. I have to referee. Sometimes it's like Olivia's picking on Anaya and Naya's the one of peace. Like, Olivia, you better stop. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then Naya will come, Mama, can I slap her? And Olivia still mess out. Go on and slap her. She'll get right. I know, that's bad. It's bad. It is bad, I know. One day she slapped. I didn't know what she did because Olivia was laid out on the floor with that silent cry. That just laying there. And I was like, what happened? Mama, she kept messing with me. I kept telling her to leave me alone and I knocked her out. Olivia was quiet for the rest of the night. Didn't say nothing. She went and got in my bed and put some covers over her and didn't say nothing for the rest of the night. And that's very rare because, that's another reason why I have such a passion about mental health is because she's ADHD and ODD, which is oppositional defiant disorder. She has to take medication to stabilize her moods. So she can be very difficult at times. There was times when I was like, I cannot parent her. Oh my God, what is going on? Finally got her medicine right and she is on point. But yeah, she can pick at her sister. She don't know that, she's the bigger one. Olivia's the bigger one. Naya's the tiny one, but Naya's the big sister. And start the conversation. And know that you're not weak. You're not crazy. Just like people take medicine for sugar diabetes, for high blood pressure, for, heart disease. You can take medicine for your brain to increase your serotonin, or, you know, the chemical imbalance, and yes. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, you can just pray about it, baby. Yes, pray about it, but seek medical attention as well. My sister-in-law was telling my husband about, I didn't see it. I try not to watch the news because it's so depressing. Damn Trump with his buffoonery. Okay, that's another subject. But she said she was talking about a lady that killed her 2 children and tried to kill her husband. There was some symptoms before that. There was something going on before that. People knew she was on edge. Just like Tyrese. I hate the fact. Look, I'm about to get angry. But I hate the fact that people are making fun of Tyrese. That pisses me off. Because that is a clear sign of a breakdown. Why would we laugh at that? And you wonder why people are shooting up churches and shooting up concerts? Because we laugh at the way they acting crazy. You see somebody walking down the street talking to themselves and throwing punches in the air at themselves. Why look at that and laugh? I'm not saying go up to him and try to help him, but call somebody. Call 911. Because you don't know what that person has got going on in their head. Whew. Child. That Tyrese situation, man, it was really disturbing. And then the fact that people were just laughing about it. I mean, how is that funny? This man is breaking down. That's a mental breakdown that he was having, and you guys are making fun of it. I mean, everything is not a joke. So just reach out to someone. Maybe reach out to someone today. Maybe they need a smile. They need a hug. I don't care where I'm at. If I see somebody, if me and my daughter were having a talk the other night, and she was like, Mom, you know, she works in retail. She said, Mom, this lady came in. She was so mean and so rude to me. And I told her, I was like, you know what? It's not about you. People that are rude and angry and mean, it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Hurting people hurt people. So I'm gonna link some information, you know, on the somebody said my feed stopped. Do y'all still hear me? Can I get some hearts or some likes or some thumbs up that I'm still here talking and not talking to myself? Because, you know, I'm used to talking to myself. I don't have any problem with that, but I don't know. Is it working? Is it not working? No. Bring them on camera. Who? Bring who on camera? Is it working? Yes, it's working. It's working. Y'all can hear me? I don't know. Okay, well, let me finish this up, because obviously somebody's telling me that you talking too much. But I am going to add the links to my page, aglimpseoфencouragement.com. There's resources there. You can send me an email with your contact information. If you need to talk, I will talk. Believe me. Y'all know, I'm sure that people that are watching this know that I will DM you in a minute if I see you going through something, and we will talk it out. I will meet up with you, have coffee, we could have cocktails. Yes, I drank, okay? I drank wine sometimes. But I'm there because, man, I'm there. I'm there for you. So if you go on my website, there's a resource section, there's a social media section where you can connect. with me, because I'm always trying to put out as much positivity as possible because it's such a dark world. Start the conversation about mental health. We need just to keep on. I think I'm going to do this Mondays. Monday is going to be Mental Health Monday, and we are going to talk it out. Talk about resources. There is a great doctor that I follow, Caroline Leaf. She's actually a neurologist, but she's a Christian. Love her. She's dope. Got good information. But don't suffer in silence. If you are feeling down and out, talk to someone and confide in someone. Believe me, I have those people. Rabia is one of them. Rabia knows some of my deepest, darkest secrets, and she will never share. Because if she does, I have some deep, dark secrets of hers that I would, no, I would never. My best friend, Deborah, oh my God. I'm going to share that other video, Do You Have a They? But if you watch that, you better have some tissue, because that's some deep stuff. But get somebody, connect with somebody. Just ask God. God will bring them to you. God will bring what you need when you need it. Because sometimes I say, look, Lord, I need a word right now. And my YouTube feed, I'll get a notification from one of my favorite pastors, Pastor Torrey Roberts. And it will be so on point. I mean, it would be like God said, here's the word for you. But God will send you somebody to be there for you, to listen to you. And you know I'm here. But I'm going to share the resources and the I mean, it is on my website too, but I'm going to post it here. The suicide hotline information. You can text them. They will text you back. The mentalhealth.org. Find resources in your area. A lot of people don't have insurance, and MetroCare will help you. You have to do a lot of paperwork, but MetroCare will help you. If you're in the DISD area and your child is going through some stuff, there's youth and family resources will help you. Free. Child is free. My child gets her psychiatrist visits free, and counseling free, behavioral therapy free. Medicine is not free. We have to pay for that, but Johnny has insurance, so. But I love you. I hope this helped you. Catch it on the replay for those that have just joined, because, you know, today is going to be Mondays. Matter of fact, Mondays will be Mental Health Awareness Monday. I have to find the acronym for that. I think that's a bit much. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Share this. Share this, because you don't know who needs to hear that we all go through. We all go through. We go through with our marriages. We go through with our kids. We go through with our jobs. We go through financially. We all go through. And if we hold that mess in, it'll destroy you. Be like me, ready to flip my car over on 175. Love you. I love you. Have a great day.